the DHS Chorus. We give them a warm round of applause. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out this close to Christmas to celebrate the holidays with us. It means everything to see all of your smiling faces out here and supporting the arts here at Dracut. Our first number for you will be a tune that I reckon you guys will recognize. If you feel so inclined as to sing along, you guys are more than welcome to. We got one more song for you. There's going to be a part for you all to play in this song. So please participate when it comes your turn. Selena McDowell.
I've paid my dues.
Keep on days like an open door. Every night is a fantasy. Every sound's like a symphony. Good morning, Baltimore. And someday when I take to the floor, see, gonna wake up and see Baltimore and me. It's more or less we all agree. Baltimore and someday the world is gonna see Baltimore and me.
As you all may have guessed based on the fact that they're literally sparkling, this is the Dracut High School Show Choir. They perform numbers from musicals, and they always they have some of their numbers accompanied by dancing. I just wanted you all to know that even though it's not in your programs, the numbers, the choreography that you see today was all made by students in the show choir. We had phenomenal dancers, phenomenal dancers, and they made it happen. Our next song is a slightly non-traditional take on a very traditional Christmas carol.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Bring us a piggy pudding. Now bring us a piggy pudding. Now bring us a piggy pudding. And bring some out here.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We all like figgy pudding.
For we all like piggy pudding.
For we all like figgy pudding, so bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some, so bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. A Happy New Year.
A Happy New Year.
A Happy New Year.
A Happy New Year.
A Happy New Year. A Happy
nothing to fear. It's about 1 second.
And just when you're on the verge of success, the sky starts to change, and the wind starts to blow. And oh, you're suddenly a stranger. There's no explaining where he stands. Didn't know that you sometimes have to go
evening, everyone. I'm Mr. Manley. I'm the principal of Dracut High School. My role this evening is to provide distraction to all of you while they do what they're doing over here. So if everyone would kindly look this way and just disregard all that's over there. So I would like to, first of all, thank Mr. Lobenstein and our choral groups for that great number opening us off. We're now going to be shifting to the instrumental portion of our show in just a moment. So we will be able to have our orchestra getting set up. As you can see, our students are multi-talented. They are learning all there is about music theater. It's not all glamour and glitz. It's a lot of hauling away the stage and the sets. So with that, I'm going to ask, we're going to have a short little, not an intermission, but we'll take a moment to do that. We'll hear a little clatter back there. It's not the reindeer for the young people in the room, but rather our students getting ready. So we'll be underway with the orchestra portion of that with Miss Mallory coming out in just a moment. Thank you, everybody.
Say hello. My name's Dr. Carolyn Cardella, and I'm the new coordinator of performing arts here in Dracut. And I'm thrilled to be here, of course. I've worked with Mrs. Mallory for many years, so I love that we actually get to work in the same town again as we did in the beginning of my career. But what I really want to talk to you about is some cool fundraising stuff that you might be interested in. So we're doing, every year we do this fundraiser where we'll come around and pick up your Christmas trees after Christmas and dispose of them for you. I know for me that's kind of a thing that's a pain, and mine sits in my backyard till the spring when there's nothing left on it. It's just a shiny piece of log. But we'll come and take your tree away for you and dispose of it for a donation of at least $5, and we'll take more if you would like to give us more. And so you have on the back of your program, the whole back of your program is basically a little version of what I'm looking at right here, which is the Christmas tree pickup removal fundraiser. So if you want to get this done, you just have to let us know. Mrs. Mallory tells me you can let us know even as late as the day before the pickup. And so the scheduled pickup for Christmas trees is Saturday, January 5th, with a snow date, maybe a rain date, who knows, of Sunday, January 6th. If you're going to do this, you register to do it, and your tree must be outside of your house by 9 a.m. on the pickup day, and we will get rid of that for you. Unfortunately, we cannot take your wreaths. You have to deal with those yourself. But we will take your Christmas tree. I'm guessing they should be undecorated. You probably don't want to get your decorations taken away, so undecorate your tree, leave it out, and we'll come take that for you. But you do have to register so we know to come to your house and get the tree. So this is a very cool fundraiser that you should do to support your children in the performing arts programs. Then the other thing that I think is nice is that we're trying to establish a lessons academy for your children to take private lessons here at school. So what we've done is we've created a sort of sign up and tell us your interest level of taking lessons, what are good days for you, and so forth. And once we have all those sign-ups, we'll hire some teachers, bring them in, and have really super teaching private instructions going on here at the high school. So probably the best way, I could rattle off the website for you to fill out the Google form to tell us if you're interested, but you probably won't remember anything. You're probably not really listening to me now. I think I'm a little boring at the moment. But you can go to the town website and it will tell you about the private instruction instrumental program. I used a tiny URL. I'm a big fan of tiny URLs because I can't keep track of lots of numbers and letters. So basically the tinyurl.com is DPS, Dracut Public Schools, all caps, INST, like short for instrumental, lessons. But again, you can find it on the town website. So if your child is interested in taking some private lessons, let us know. And when we have enough kids that are ready to take private lessons, we'll hire teachers and we'll let you know. It's a great deal, convenient because it's right here, and your child will end up being a great player. Not sure we can find teachers as great as Mrs. Mallory and Mr. Cooper, but we will do our best. And it looks like we're just about ready, so I'm going to leave. But I'm told I have to come back and say other stuff in a little while. So nice to meet you all. Enjoy the show.
getting all of this set up. Plus, we also had a broken string backstage that had to get fixed. So, telling the nature of our instrument. Our first song is Charlie Brown Christmas. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank
which is called Themes from the Moldau, is one of my favorite classical pieces of music. And for me, it's wonderful when I come in and I hear them playing it and I hear them say, "Can we play Moldau again?" So I hope you enjoyed as much. The Moldau is a river, and the cello section plays the rolling part of the river. Last piece, we are combining. We are creating a full orchestra, which we don't get the opportunity to do very often, so I hope you really enjoy it. So members of the band are joining the orchestra, and this is kind of seating how the Boston Symphony would be sitting. I think we sound pretty close to them, don't you? Yeah, I do. And we're going to play a piece by Mozart, and it's called Amadeus. I'll also take a moment to thank Mr. Cooper for helping. He rehearsed the band people at his class period time. We don't meet at the same time. And then we had just 2 rehearsals to put this all together for you.
Rodriguez, and this is my vice president, Sam. First off, we'd like to say that thank you, Mr. Cooper, for teaching us every day. We really appreciate you. And here's some presents. Okay, now for the poem. 'Twas the night before the concert and all through the band.
Not a senior was stirring, not even a Dan.
The instruments were flung into their cases with care.
In hopes that Mr. Cooper wouldn't be there.
The seniors were crying about their last year.
While visions of grad night filled their eyes with tears.
Nathan running through the halls like Naruto.
To just settle down to play the right tempo.
When out on the field there arose such a clatter.
As Kaylee fell over a Sousa and almost shattered.
Away to the calf they flew like a flash.
To the Halloween dance to do the monster mash.
Felicia, who did pit for half a year.
Couldn't read music but still played with cheer. Now she works at Sears.
When what to our wandering eyes should appear.
A Cynthia tripping when there's nothing near.
Dan, who freshman year was known for his good looks.
Now wears burger hats, leaving everyone shook.
As the seniors got ready for their big night.
Ashley shouted and screamed with all of her might.
Hey everyone, it's my mustard for the show. Make sure you get it good with your cummerbunds. Go, go, go. Get your instruments all tuned for the night. And don't forget your music, play it just right.
Alexa loves orange, that's the color of Nemo.
She's in the back probably being emo.
Michaela Pepin complaining is her game.
Being positively negative is always her aim. We have our VP, her name is Sam. You'll hear her screaming, do you know who I am?
Our president, Nicole, she's the guy, the best, the man. She runs around saying, okay, here's the plan.
Hey, Mr. Cooper, it's your turn now.
Stop telling us the rhyme about the fat cow.
Well, this is the end of our little rhyme.
We have to finish now before we run out of time.
Have a good concert, seniors. It's not the last one.
Let's play our hearts out and have some fun.
We're almost done here, our last winter delight.
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Check. So I saw this backstage and I just had to see if it worked because I don't do well being stuck at a podium. Hi. I'll be brief. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I hope you've enjoyed a wonderful night of music. I'm sure you're all professionals on tuning by now. We have a lot of students playing multiple instruments, which kind of requires us to tune so that we're able to get ready for all the wonderful pieces. I'll talk just briefly about the two pieces you just heard, just because I want to acknowledge the fact that they kind of feature different parts of our ensemble. Obviously, our first song, Hidden Dreams, featured our percussion ensemble, which is a very challenging piece. For those of you who may not be aware, we spend the majority of our early season focused on marching band. And we have about, let's see, our last marching band gig was Saturday, the last Saturday, maybe the second last Saturday in November. And then from that point forward, that's the time we have to prepare this concert that you see on the stage tonight. So I'm always amazed by the amount of attention and focus and work that they put into getting this concert ready. Specifically that piece, because they only got it at that time. The second piece you heard was a chorale, a Bach chorale, and obviously featured all of the pitched instruments in our ensemble. And you really got to hear a lot of the challenges that we have with intonation and balance. And that's a very tough piece to accomplish those two things. And they just did a phenomenal job with it, so thank you all. Our last piece, The Great Locomotive, is a very exciting piece, and this will close it out. After this will be the end of our concert. So thank you all for coming out. I hope you have a very happy holiday season and a wonderful vacation for all of you students. And just if I can give one last little PSA, if I can, because I have you all hostage. A lot of emails get bounced back to me. I'm asking that if you don't receive my emails and you're supposed to, please let me know. Send me an email, because I have about maybe 5 or 6 emails that are getting bounced back to me, and I want to make sure that you are getting my emails. I send out monthly emails, and I want to make sure I keep you on the loop. So if you're supposed to get my emails, if you're not supposed to get my emails and you're getting my emails, that's a whole other problem, I'm sorry. But if you're supposed to get my emails and you're not, please let me know. Have a great and wonderful vacation and holiday season. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Thank you.